What's going on, everyone? So today we're gonna switch gears from the BMW. We're gonna work on this thing, what I call the MOPAR boat, because she's all MOPAR, the way things should be, as I build a BMW drift car. So yeah, we're gonna work on the boat today because we're out of BMW money. I still need to buy wheels, I need to buy tires, and I need suspension, and then we can get it on the road. But that's gonna take a few more paychecks. That's why I've been painting it and stuff too, you know. There's downtime in projects, and I collect things like paint and whatnot because it's relatively cheap when you're building stuff like this. So yeah, when you got your downtime, you can put some man hours somewhere else because you don't have to pay yourself for your labor unless you're taking time off work to do your projects, which you shouldn't be because then you don't have money for projects. It's a catch-22. Anyway, can't say I've never done it. But yeah, we gotta get this turd out of here. It's well, it ain't broken or nothing. If you guys watched episode 1, you know that it has pretty much 70 pounds in all the holes except number 7. For those of you guys that didn't watch episode 1, this is a 500 cubic inch low deck Chrysler, 4.15 crank, 6.76 connecting rods. I can't remember the compression distance for the piston off the top of my head. Edelbrock Vic Jr. heads, big tall ports, big old Indy intake, big old Dyer's blower, 750 blower carbs, water methanol injection, blah blah blah, and the hoo-yah. Got it. Block girdle, billet aluminum main caps. It's got stuff. This is how you run out of money on projects. But they work good when you're done. I'm not a patient man. So, anyway, we're gonna get this motor out here. It's, man, it's so dirty. It's so nasty. So filth. Ah. That needs to be dealt with. It's got a big oil leak. This ugliness needs to be dealt with. That's one of those things, yeah, I'll just wire it like this to get the boat running. And then it's been like that for 2 years now, 3 years. But it's time to change that. Since the motor's coming out, I've had it out a lot. But yeah, we need to pull it out, get the heads off of it, check out the cylinder wall, flip it over, possibly look at a main bearing if I have a reason to. You gotta take the whole block girdle off and everything. You'll see. Yeah. Well, anyway, I guess I might as well get after it. What is wrong with this thing? Is this slab that tilted? Wow. Yeah, the budget for Edit Customs is whatever I'm making. So, you know, it takes lots of hours. It takes lots of man hours at work and lots of man hours at home to make all this happen. Lots of work. I work to buy tools so I can come home to work on stuff with the tools I bought. Yeah, I wrench. I'm gonna stop rambling and do some work. Cornhole. Weird with you guys way over here. There's no good areas right here in the shop set up the camera. As you can see, it's pretty narrow. It only fits the boat. You're gonna want to see inside the motor. You can see the boat later. Ew. Gonna make some rags. Well, stand by, hit subscribe. Oh, you guys can't even see what I'm doing. We need to get the headers out. The headers, the AccuSum, all the wiring. Where's my dog? Piper. Well, that's a little better view. So we gotta take off all these headers, and these particular headers are wet headers. They're a set of Bassett's, so they have water injection lines. There's actually a T with a check valve in it. And after the pump builds so much pressure, it'll push past that spring pressure and let water flow into the headers. There's like a header water pressure relief that works with that T as well, so you can control at what RPM they come on and off. Right now, let's just take them off. We're just gonna take them off. If you guys wanna know how water injected headers work, I'll explain it when I put them back on, just let me know. I mean, I basically already told you how they work. The plumbing can be tricky on some boats. My boat's plumbed different than most I see. I have a water manifold in the back that I plumb everything to. Like most things I do, it's different. I didn't want to put you in the boat because I'd be bouncing it around, but I don't want the studs. The studs are just going into the aluminum head, and there's a bunch of anti-seize on them. The Edelbrock Vic Jr. heads are already helicoiled. Every bolt hole on them helicoiled. Oh, almost forgot some stuff. I called Bassett when I got these MOPAR headers and told them I wanted headers for a MOPAR. They were like, oh, whoa. Yeah, we gotta get the jigs down. It's gonna be a few weeks. Oh, I'm gonna need some cardboard for sure. What a shame. Oh, I need to take off that hose. Turn you guys over there. If you have a bunch of AN fittings on your stuff, do yourself a favor and just buy the wrenches. It's so much nicer than using anything else. And you don't need to go all gorilla on these fittings. There's a reason why AN wrenches are short. These fittings are expensive. They should last you a long time. I anti-seize all my threads. You get anti-seize all over you and your project, but you don't ruin a $40 fitting by galling it up. And however many feet of hose it's attached to, possibly, depending on what style of fittings on it. Reusable, crimp, push on, blah, blah. Looks like my buddy Steve's here. Believe it or not, I do have friends. Like, at least 4. Not more than 5, though. There's oil on everything. It's naked now. What in the frick? Huh. This bolt's all weird in the back of the blower. That doesn't feel right. Ouch. I don't remember how these plugs unplug. What up, man? Huh?
It's gonna work now.
Sure. Well, not if you come here. The camera is on. Don't say anything too incriminating. I'll edit it out. What's up, everyone? Same video for you, new day for me. Thanks for sticking around. And again, thank you for the new subscribers. People keep subscribing. One at a time. I'll take it. That's how you get there. One thing at a time. I'm gonna get this engine out and get it on the stand, and then we can tear into it. I wanna see in there. I hope it's not damaged, but let's find out. Damage or no, I'm still excited to see. As you can see, the boat's a wreck. The flat paint holds the grease so well. Oil. Oh, my battery cable. My starter cable is custom to the motor. This starter on here is out of a 93 Dodge Dakota or something like that. You know, a little high torque mini. I just get them from the O'Reilly's for like 80 bucks. But I've never ran into this problem. It's like the stud for the positive battery cable is almost touching the block. So I just bolt the cable on there and then cut the nut in half. And it's properly clearanced. You just can't take it off anymore. She's custom. Custom stuff. Woo! want to scratch the paint anymore. Yes! There it is in all its glory. 500 cubic inches of MOPAR goodness. You see what I'm talking about with the starter wire? It's in there tight. I can't even get you in there. Somewhere in there. Maybe. Let's get this thing on the stand. You can see, well, you can't see it because it's black, but there's a block girdle in between the oil pan and block that has a bunch of bolts that hold in the billet aluminum main caps so they don't walk at high RPM. That's why I'm doing this. Woo! Yeah. Yeah, let's see what's in it. Stand by, hit subscribe. Well guys, we got it out. There it is, there it is. It's pretty dark in here, isn't it? Like, before I eat some food and get back to this, you gotta look at the mess inside this boat. Look how gross that is. Ew. Yeah, that's hideous. Needs a little bit of work. That's one of the reasons why the motor had to come out. That's disgusting. Look at that. Oh yeah, and we gotta fix the floor. Gotta fix the floor. Fix the floor, do some wiring, and go through that thing over there. Stand by while I eat some food. I'll get back to this. We'll have a look-see inside that motor. Go ahead and subscribe. Will that give you guys something to see? Oh yeah. I don't understand how Freiberger works in flip-flops all the time. My feet are constantly scared. Yeah, this'll work. My dinner's almost ready. I don't want to get started. I doubt I'll hear the oven timer from here. And I'm sure I have to go find my dog. I'll be right back. And this lighting's like way, way too bright. Whoa, I made it worse. Ooh, 0. Yeah, that's better. Okay, I'll be... All right. I feel like a human again. I forget to eat sometimes. And then, well, then I find out I'm really hungry and can't concentrate. So yeah, let's drain the oil out of this thing. Oh, I don't think it's gonna be very pretty. Let's see what we get. Here you go, Piper. Definitely dirty. Come take a look. Come take a look. It's still it's got lots of lubricity still. It's really dirty. You just want to play in your lube. Give it a good feel. It's a weird color. I used the Valvoline VR1 2050 in this motor. Even though I have a roller camshaft and whatnot, the VR1's like a high zinc oil. Probably with a roller camshaft, I probably don't even really need it. What is that, Piper Dog? What are you doing? Don't lick my face. Why would you lick my face? I'm looking at the oil. Look at the oil. Does it smell good? What do you think? Piper, Piper. Is it bad? Is it bad? No? Piper, tell me if this is good or bad. She won't say. All right, let's get it apart. Enough screwing around. Nothing major in the oil. Ah, hold on, I can't tighten you. What's that, Piper Dog? Let's get engine oil all over my camera. It's all right. I use my equipment. It's a tool as far as I'm concerned. What you thinking, Piper? I'm thinking we need to get these valve covers off. I mean, the inside of the cover is spotless. You guys gotta see these T&D roller rockers. These heads had to be, the spring pockets had to be milled lower to accept my, the lift of my cam, which, I should get that paperwork out of the boat so it doesn't get wet. I can't remember what it was. Refer to episode 1 for cam specs. Also spotless. Let's, I gotta take the blower back off of it. I don't know where to set it. Whew, that thing's heavy. It's heavy. Look. Look at these intake ports. Look how massive those are. That's a 6-knuckler easy. That's, yeah. Hey, I almost get my whole hand in there. Those things are just massive, massive ports. I love those heads. Those are the Edelbrock Vic Juniors. Yeah, I guess I can pull the intake. I haven't had this boat apart in 2 years. Oh, I need a socket. Uh-oh, need a regular wrench for that one. I need a 3/8. I don't know, can you guys hear the birds in the wall? A giant nest in the whole front of the shop. Not sure what to do about it yet. These are a 1.6 ratio rocker arms, in case you're wondering. This one's a little tricky. I know you guys can hear that. I need to get some projects going for you guys so you just don't have to watch me work on shit. I need to know what I need for this motor. I don't understand why it runs awesome. I want to look in here. I was starting to think it might have blown head gaskets or something, but they're copper head gaskets. The heads are O-ring. I don't get it. What's that paper down? What are you doing down there? Come up here. It's warmer. It's warm in the shop. I like it. There's anti-seize on there. One time I ran this thing out of fuel and lean backfired it because it was spinning 6,000 RPMs when it ran out of fuel. So then it was only burning water and methanol and it did a big old backfire. What did it damage that time? I don't know. That could have been when it cracked the cylinder wall, I'm not sure. Number 1's got a sleeve in it. This one's hard to get. You ever have your ear itch while your hands are greasy? That's how you end up with grease in your ear. Ah! Come on, hand, fit in there. There's more room in the intake port. Oh, you frickin' bored, Piper? Struggling to get to your bolt on your Indy intake manifold for your big block MOPAR. That's a first world problem. I'm grateful to have such a problem. This bolt and that bolt are just almost touching the intake runner. You can't even fit a ratcheting wrench on the other side. I want to look in the valley pan. Come on! Get it apart. What are you doing, Piper? You're being a whiner. My dog's ridiculous. One more. Can't get the wrench on it anymore. It's a 2-hand job. Come on, fingers. I guess it's a 2-finger job. Oh, Piper's mad because I have the Bassett headers on her dog blanket. Oh man, you should see the look on her face. Oh, come on. I'll move it in a minute. You stubborn SOB. We should name you Ed. Come on. It's got like 1 thread left. Yeah. Ah, I gotta find intake manifold gaskets for this thing. Yeah. It ain't easy. They're bigger than max wedge. Apparently it's on there. Ah. That got it. Maybe I don't even need new gaskets. You better believe I'll reuse that shit. The ports are huge. They've been touched up some. I think they could go bigger. I think I got room in the intake manifold and the gaskets. I think I get those gaskets from Summit. But look, I mean, I got plenty of room up there and up there. Plenty of meat in there. It makes really good power the way it is though. And I kind of just want to go boating this year. I would like to hit 100 though. Not gonna hit 100 with an attitude like that. Back when I used to be a tugboat engineer, I had this captain. I was always researching motors and boats, and I was building my jet boat, which took 3 or 4 years. So I have this Captain Bill. Yeah. Anyway, we're always talking about boats. He was always telling me 1,000 horsepower is too much for an 18-foot boat. And the only response I could ever have for him was, with an attitude like that, we would have never made it to the moon. How do I get this intake off? How do I get the valley pan out? That's really glued in there. I don't recommend hitting your valley pan like that. This one happens to be made by, well, to me, he's a legend. I don't know. I guess he's probably not really famous, but he is to me. This guy, Dave Benjamin, races nitro cars. Used to race nitro cars. That West Tech Performance shirt I wear because Dave got it from Steve Brule or whatever. He's a friend of his. It looks good in here. Come take a peek. Take a peek. I don't understand. What is going on in there? We gotta get the rocker assembly off, both sides, and yeah. I need my paint pen. Stand by, subscribe. So I got my Sharpie out, and I just write on everything I want to know where, you know, I keep it with its cylinder. Any moving part, I just keep with its cylinder. There's no such thing as too many notes. Okay. Well, let's get this frickin' head off of here. What is inside you? Oh, let's get the lifters out. They're oily. Look back. I freaking love this motor. This is the oil pump drive gear. Don't forget to take all your top end stuff out before you roll your motor over and dump it all over the ground. I've done it more than once. There's the socket I'd be looking for in a couple minutes. All right, let's get the head off here. I like to take them off at El Manuel to see if anything's loosened up. They're stretched, rather. They stretch. They don't loosen, really. See how all the other ones were making noise? That one didn't make any noise. Neither did that middle one, but that one still felt different. It was looser. That one was loose, too. Time for head studs. Now we can get a tool. Speed tool. Oh, I missed one. What the hell, man? Where's the quality control? Holy corn. Wow. That one felt different too. Really? Where were you guys? Oh, you were hitting subscribe. That's where you were. Oh, that one felt good. A couple of them felt a little loose. Oakley dokley. Let's see what we get. Yeah. I can't flip it over, all the washers are in it. Stand by! Here's the head gasket. I mean, there, you can clearly see that it's been sealed against the fire. I mean, can you guys, I don't know if you, come on camera. I don't know if you can see that groove. There's an actual groove right here. There's .023 stainless wire in the heads. It's grooved out like 11 thousandths deep for the 023 wire to O-ring the head. I mean, all the firing's been done inside those O-ring lines. Ah! What's wrong with my motor? I need a light. Never enough light. It still has cross hatches in it. What is going on? I need somewhere for this head to be. I mean, yeah, even look at the bottom of the head. It's perfect. It's beautiful. Yeah, I mean, I'm running rich. That tune-up is, man, look at that. Wow. Wow. Hey, that's my tune-up on 1,000 horsepower with water methanol injection from the seat of my pants. No dyno. I'm freaking proud of that. That's beautiful. Let's pull the other one. I don't know what's wrong with this thing. Hold on, let me get the light. Let me get the light. and then I'll freaking pull the other one. Oh, I spilled my oil! You big dummy! This little white line! Why doesn't it call out? There it is! Found it! Like there's a little bit of scoring and here and there, but that's probably really hard to see. That one doesn't look too extremely happy. I think she needs a dingo ball and a set of rings. Or a hone. Dingo ball or something. She needs something. Yeah, there's copper coat. That's copper coat on that gasket. I've used those head gaskets. I think that was their third time. I mean, you can still see the cross hatches. I don't get it. Don't get it. Hey, the oil, Ed. The frickin' oil. Always nice to have yourself some pig mat around. I don't know what's more expensive, buying kitty litter or pig mat. The pig mat's cleaner than kitty litter. I don't like all the dust kitty litter makes. Sometimes the spill's big enough, you don't have a choice though. Okay, now we can get the other head off. Oh, there's the head washer. Oh. Maybe I should go the other way. Righty tighty, lefty loosey. That one was loose. Loose. See, that one's tighter. Heard it, felt it. If you let them, they talk to you. I think it's time for some new head studs. Get out. Oh, that sounded crunchy. Hey! Get out power tool. Is that all of them? Did you guys count? I know I didn't. Yeah, this one looks sweet too, man. Wow. This side. Actually, look. Oh, I'm dropping washers everywhere. Look at it. This side's a little leaner. This whole side of the motor. The rotation of the blower. More air goes on this side. Woo. Leaner. I gotta find all those washers. I guess the stud kit will come with more, but that's bad practice. Yeah, look, this head gasket's fine too. Well, actually, it's blowing out right there. Yeah, it's got shmoo. Yeah, it's getting blown out a little bit. Time for a set of head gaskets. Let's look at these bores. It's still got a little crosshatch, but they're about wiped out. Thing runs. It runs so good. Man, I hate messing with that tune. It's scary because the budget at Edit Customs is tiny because it's funded by me. Let's flip it over. Yeah, she sure wasn't leaking. Look at all that stuff in there. It's got a swinging pickup. You can hear it. Can't see it. Ha! What is wrong with this thing? You guys want to come have a look? You can see here, that's my billet aluminum main caps. They're shaped like the wedge of the block. They don't exactly touch this outer web, but they're right there. And then they're bolted down through the billet, and then they have extra studs. So this is now a 4-bolt main. Now, it's not really a 4-bolt main. So this bolt and this bolt, these two bolts bolt down the main cap, and then this is a stud for the block girdle. This is the block girdle. This is not the bottom of the block. So then this block girdle is bolted down with those studs all the way around. This is, I can't remember who makes this block girdle, but it's not like it's not a mass-produced part. I mean, the guy that builds it builds a lot of them, but yeah. And you gotta machine your block for this block girdle too. The billet aluminum main caps come tall, and you machine them to match the height of your block of the deck right here. Machine everything, and then the block girdle gets put on, and then that's all bolted down, and then these studs, the outer ones, the outer studs on here, bolt to the block girdle, and that supposedly keeps the main caps from walking. I haven't had it lose the bottom end, so as far as I'm concerned, it works. I'll put a link in my description to I can't remember whose that is. Whose is it? Oh, right here. God, there's gonna be oil all over my camera. What does that say? SDC product. That's all it says. It's SDC products. That's who it is. I'll put a link in the thing. My cat's been touching my camera. It's so oily now. Oh, the poor cannon. So, we're gonna call it quits for tonight. I'm gonna do some editing and put this video out on the interwebs. Thank you for all the new subscribers. We're up to like 87. Man, I can't believe it. Can't believe it. You guys are great. We're gonna get some of these toys on the road and give you guys some real action. And by we, I mean me and you guys. So give me a little bit more time. The jet boat will certainly be ready before the drift car, because it needs rings. It needs rings, guys. Wore out. When you make 1,000 horsepower, rings are consumable. So yeah, you guys have a great night, and thanks again for coming by the shop. Still boggles my mind. I'm pretty sure this block girdle is a piece of AR 400 plate. Look in the link. You'll see other tools and things I like in there. Keep watching, guys.